I'm Gunnar Gillett with Headsnaps and Headgear, and today I'm here with one of the rising stars in Bellator MMA, Cris Sunshine Williams. It's great to see you again, Cris. How are you?
It's great to see you, Gunnar. I'm just having a ball right now in my gym. I think it's pretty cool we're doing an interview here. After the last interview was in the hallway of I don't know what high school, but some wrestling practice that you guys were at. So, pretty cool. Moving on up, huh?
So, speaking of that interview in the hallway, that was pretty much how I got my start in the MMA world. And you and I have both come a long way since then. You've transitioned from FCFF to Bellator. So how has that transition been? How has that journey? And what are some differences in the FCFF and Bellator?
It was really smooth, to be honest with you. Man, this is fancy too. I just have to comment that you didn't have a microphone for me the last time we did this, so I think that's pretty cool. But the transition from FCFF to Bellator mentally was more like, I guess, rewarding, but not necessarily like a difficult thing. I was ready for the big show from when we started, right? That was, I think I said that in our first interview. And so it was just more of a acknowledgement of my accomplishments. I was pretty stoked about that. So.
Recently you competed in a grappling match.
Yeah.
And your opponent came out to a famous Bill Withers song, Ain't No Sunshine. Did that hype you up and kind of get you riled up to get the W?
Yeah, I wouldn't say riled up. I generally go in with the mindset that I've already won, which is like, whatever, deal with it. I do win, 99.9% of the time. It's cool. But he came out to that song, and I was like thinking about it, and in 13 fights and tons of grappling tournaments and, engagements with other people, no one's ever picked a song to make fun of my nickname. And I was like very impressed. So I actually had like a really good conversation with that guy. And I actually think that he'll be coming out and training with us soon because he's at a Gracie Baja up in Washington somewhere. So, but I was hyped. Yes, for sure, I was hyped. I can't pretend that I wasn't. I was super hyped.
So recently in Bellator, you've gotten your first ever loss as a professional or as an amateur. How did you bounce back from that, and what's next for you after that?
I'm glad you asked that question because I don't think anyone's asked that question yet. I had the vibe that everyone was going to freak out or thought I was going to freak out, or maybe a combination of both. Like everyone's just freaking out, and there's probably like a bunch of people that were like, woo! But yeah, I took my first loss against somebody that had a don't quit attitude, and I think I had beaten myself. I don't know if you ever heard that expression. Some of the best athletes will beat themselves up, and they're the ones that lose the fight. And that was me in that fight, 100%. I never understood that quote. I think it was like a Mike Tyson one or something, right? His coach said that. But I never understood that quote until this last fight. I had the wrong people in my corner in life, not in my fight. My fight corners were great, Thomas Patrick and Fabiano. But I just didn't have the right people in my corner in life, and I lost some family members going into that. And dude, holy smokes, just ruined it. Just ruined the whole experience. I didn't have fun. I didn't even smile, bro. When do you ever not see me smile in a fight? So I lost, but I'm bounced back. I got my brain under control again, and I've been smiling ever since. And I was just getting punched in the face yesterday by teammates and smiling. So I think we're good.
So as you know, Headsnaps and Headgear is primarily a wrestling show, but we do MMA from time to time. So I've got to ask this: you've got a wrestling background, and how does that help you in MMA?
I think wrestling is outstanding. I think wrestling builds some of the strongest foundations to be a man, or woman, it doesn't matter. To be a good person in life, I think wrestling is an outstanding thing to do, and I'm so grateful for it. I got my booty whooped in wrestling in high school, but I got beat by some of the best guys in the world, and I think that carried me into my career now. So, I go with guys like Ricky Simone and, Ricky Simone. And Ricky Simone, he keeps taking me down all the time, but that kid's an outstanding wrestler, right? And so that's like just another example. You want to always get beat. Like if I could bring Johnny Hendricks in to beat me up all the time, I'd totally do that because it carries you. Wrestlers win fights. Don't get me wrong, I would never just lay on top of a guy and win a fight. That's kind of what some wrestlers do. But I do like wrestling in MMA, and I think it's so valuable, 100%.
So we're here at Sunshine Athletics, and The place looks beautiful. Can you tell us some more about it? And if people want to be a member, how can they sign up?
Oh, yeah.
And some of the classes that you'll be doing here.
Yeah, all right, that's all right. Have a gym, yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, so right now where we're standing too is actually going to be more mat space. It's been a long process of setting up the gym, but what we're offering is, well, we've got this state-of-the-art bag rack here, high-quality carbon surgical stainless steel. I don't know, it's actually just probably stainless. Really good 150-pound heavy bags. I don't know if you know heavy bags well. There's like 70 pounds to 200-something ones. So those are good ones, right? We got quality gear in here. We've got, I think, almost 1,000 square feet of mat space, which is also really good for, you know, a starting gym. And so we're offering kickboxing mainly for women-only kickboxing classes. But then we'll have a regular, like, cardio kickboxing class for everybody else. And then jiu-jitsu, man, jiu-jitsu fundamentals. Almost everyone that's signed up right now is a white belt. Like, I don't know what your belt is in jiu-jitsu, man, but I think you'd do pretty well in here if you came in and rolled around with some of our new members. So jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, and we offer it on our website is suncanby.com. I almost forgot it. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Great interview again. And with that, I'm Gunnar Gillett telling you to snap that head and throw on some headgear.